Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking you to one of Malaysia's hidden gems, Rimba Resort on Sibu Island. Sibu Island is well known for its crystal clear waters and lush tropical forests. Rimba Resort is a eco-friendly retreat just off the coast of Johor. From Singapore, it takes approximately 2 hours to reach Tanjung Lemang Jetty. There are several ways to get to Tanjung Lemang Jetty from Singapore. You can charter a private 7-seater car which costs between 200 to 300 Singapore dollars. This is the most convenient and hassle-free way to travel because the driver will pick you up directly from your residence in Singapore, cross the immigration borders to Tanjung Lemang Jetty. Alternatively, you can cross the border from Woodlands and take a Grab to the jetty for below 300 ringgit. I chose the latter option because it was faster and more cost-effective. Here we are arriving at the jetty, getting ready to board the speedboat ride to Sibu Island. There is a marine park fee which costs about 30 ringgit per person. Then it's a gorgeous 45-minute speedboat ride through the turquoise waters. For those who suffer from seasickness, you might want to sit at the back of the boat for the smoothest ride. From afar, you can see the resort staff is preparing to welcome me. As I stepped off the boat, I noticed something different: the silence. No traffic, no city noise, just the sound of waves. No stress. Once my luggage is off the boat, I was immediately led to the main dining area for breakfast. Breakfast is a self-service continental buffet, hash browns, chicken sausages, the usual, but with a fantastic view. Here is where I'll be staying. The chalets are more like kampong huts, which reminded me of Singapore in the 60s. The nettings are a warning of how formidable the mosquitoes can be at night. And if you are an exhibitionist, you can even say hi to your neighbours from the bathroom. What a view from the porch. Time to put on my mask and do a little snorkeling. Come join me while I explore the shorelines in front of the chalets. I found a sea anemone, and there are lots of clams in the corals like this. And I'm not too sure what this jelly-like back thing is. This fish can get pretty territorial as it tries to attack my feet. And another sea anemone. A school of fish. As the tide is getting low, it's time to explore the island. Took a walk into the jungle to arrive at Sea Gypsy, another resort 20 minutes away by foot. Sea Gypsy is different from Rimba. Sea Gypsy has a sandy beach and is more well equipped with amenities. Although the chalets are better built than the huts in Rimba, they're facing each other, which meant that guests have less privacy when sitting in front of the porch in the evening. As I spoke with the staff at Rimba, they mentioned that the resort is closed during the monsoon season. The inclement weather also meant that water sports are limited for the safety of guests. Besides snorkeling or scuba diving, guests can also kayak along the coastline if they are interested in more laid-back activities. While one can choose to have a digital detox, the main bar area has Wi-Fi. I was surprised to find Elon Musk's Starlink satellite internet connection here. I am taking the speedboat to another snorkeling site called Pulau Lima Besar. The literal translation from Malay is the Big Five Island. The reason why it's called Big Five Island is because there are 5 hill peaks on the island and they look like the fingers of a hand. This island can easily be a set to film Castaway. Honestly, I don't know how anyone is supposed to survive if they are stranded here. While snorkeling, I spotted this pufferfish trying to swim away from me. Besides the pufferfish, I haven't had much luck spotting more exotic marine lives such as a shark or an octopus. One thing is for sure is that the corals here at Pulau Lima Besar are looking pretty healthy compared to the ones in front of Rimba Resort. There are some sea urchins to add to the diversity of marine lives that I saw. Here I am shooting some hoops with the other guests in the resort. This is a map of Sibu Island if you're keen to trek around the island like I did. While walking towards Coconut Village, I was almost attacked by a family of wild boars. I haven't had the chance to film anything as I had to make a fight or flight reaction. Safe to say, neither the family of wild boars nor I found each other to be appetizing for dinner. I guess I survived to tell my tale for another day. The trails of wild boars are all over the place, with fresh manure, hoof marks, and half dug holes as I walk towards Coconut Village. Coconut Village looks pretty deserted and abandoned from afar. There were some clothes left out to dry that showed signs that the village is still being inhabited. I had to take a picture of our sumptuous barbecue dinner for the last night on Sibu Island. There are no wild boar on the menu, fortunately. As the storm abated, I geared up for a shore dive. It has been a while since I last dived. The visibility of the water is poor, and I could only see between 5 meters to 8 meters. Scuba diving is the closest you can get to being in space, except that the bubbles goes upwards. Rob, the dive master, is giving out hand signals to check if everyone is okay. You can see he is asking a buddy diver how much air he has in his tank. While underwater, there's no way to communicate besides hand signals. The best way to attract attention if someone is drifting too far away is to create artificial metallic sound like this. With my GoPro, I'm bringing you along with me so I can share with you what I see underwater. Here I spotted a fish which looks like a stonefish chilling on the bottom of the seabed. Here the dive master is showing me a nudibranch. A nudibranch is a type of marine worm that is fairly common in tropical waters. Then there are some bigger fish which looks like groupers in the corals. And then there's this giant angelfish. And you can hear the frustrated metallic tapping. So this is Rob, the dive master, who is getting a little bit frustrated with me because I was swimming, diving away by myself alone, and I guess he wants me to buddy up with him. And this, I would say, is probably the highlight of the snorkeling and diving trip. The most interesting animal that I've seen in the waters, which is a stingray. So directly in the habitat, and I think this is somewhat poisonous of a stingray. So correct me if I'm wrong, or anyone who knows about the species, please let me know in the comments below. This is the favorite sight for me while I'm diving, swimming amongst thousands of fish like this. And the clams have feathery-like structures to feed. And more clownfish, finding Nemo, and in the sea anemones. I thought these whitish things are actually coral structure, but they were in fact sea worms. If you're looking for a hidden getaway that's all about relaxation, nature, and leaving the busy world behind, I highly recommend you check out Sibu Island. Please make sure to bring enough insect repellent, I can't stress this enough. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on my next adventure.